I have the power to control my own destiny.
Zero contact. The officier of the radar.
Yo. Welcome back. And this is our brand new first episode of Off the Radar, formerly Know Your Role podcast. This is your boy Ro. We got a bunch of special guests in the building right now. We're going to go around the room and introduce everybody. But first and foremost, we've got my co-host, one of my best friends in the entire world, Joy, Blacc Ramona Flowers. What's going on with you?
What's happening? It's the biggest.
Okay, and we also have a big personality that many people know, and this is a very intelligent young lady that we got here today.
Yeah, hi.
Come on, Jim.
It's Baby Gemini, the biggest Gemini of them all, you know. I am very smart, besides my other things, so just stay tuned for that. I feel like they're not ready for that. They don't know that side of me.
That's it. Right. Come on now.
They know the other side of me, though.
And we also have a legend in the building here right now, known for hits such as Clout, also known for the Cardi B Truth. Come on now. This is the man himself, King Yella. What's going on?
Y'all know what the fuck going on. What's the big old deal on folks them dreads?
And we've got the immaculate man himself. The master is speaking. Come on. Official Bizzy B. What's going on with you, man?
Chilling, doing what I do, man. Official Bizzy B. You know what it is.
And another mogul legend that we got in the building right now, Rooga. What's going on with you, man?
What's that word? How you feeling, my guy?
Feeling good, man. So we're going to go ahead and kick everything off. Just spit it around the room real fast just to see how you guys is feeling about this week. What's something that's a hot topic that's just been on your mind this week?
I don't know. This week, I feel like I just got back into my deep dive with my little Gaia. So I don't know. I feel like I just been in like a little alien kind of thing. I don't know. Just been a lot of.
We're gonna discuss some aliens.
I don't know.
She been gone.
Yeah, I have. I don't know. It's been a whole different world.
She's been an alien.
Yeah.
Jim, what's your week been like?
Life's been interesting, but you know what's bothered me the most this week? All my hair girls talking about, hair prices going up because of tariffs. Are you serious? Huh? Oh, wigs are about to, all of them. Every single hair girl, like, get your sale now because wigs are going up.
Wait, so hair going up like gas prices?
Right
yes, wigs are going up. I'm blown.
That's crazy.
I'm blown. And mind you, wigs are
like
good,
gas
like
prices.
$200 to $500. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so what do you mean they're going up?
Not just gas prices, eggs and shit too.
Listen, I could accommodate with eggs. I need my wigs, okay? So
everything going up.
You better take an egg a day.
I feel like that's out of pocket.
He about to give you a secret.
You better steal an egg a day.
Not an egg.
Honestly, I was thinking about getting chickens.
About a week you will have
Both of them grow some
considering
chickens
it.
in the back of your
Nah,
house.
for real. That's
You could
what y'all
trap
need to
chickens
be
like
doing.
puppies at this point.
Oh, folks, both of them
Man,
breed chicken.
real.
Or you better start snatching wigs.
I don't want. Hey, you know what?
Nah,
These
that's
bitches'
dirty.
wigs a little strong these days though.
Right.
Motherfucker
The
need a
glue
couple of
stays.
lace
But some of them be
fronts.
coming right off
You're
now.
going to start seeing people slanging lace fronts
I'm
in the
not gonna
back of
lie.
alleys.
It's some days that I might wear my wig like a helmet. I might wear my wig like a helmet sometimes.
Like
And
a
if
hat.
you wear a wig, you know what I'm talking about. Like, don't act funny. Sometimes you wear it like a helmet, so you just like put it on and like maybe the sides, and it's not all the way on, but it's like a helmet. Like,
Not y'all putting it on like
Like a hat.
The fuck is they talking
crazy.
about? Yeah.
Yellow,
y'all don't know that, but yeah.
Yellow, what's been going on with your week, man? What you been thinking about?
Man, I've been going. What my week?
Talking to Mike.
Oh, you got it on mic.
Hey, listen, man. I don't know. I've been getting money all week, man. That's what I've been on.
Amen.
I love that.
No, I just been living life, man. You know, putting God first, man. I've been changing though. I've been in the gym. Growth and development. I just been on a new path of my life for real, man. Going through a little shit, you know what I'm saying, in my situation, my, you know, I don't want to put
No,
it on
you
the
ain't
camera.
gotta say that,
but,
man.
you
We
know,
get it.
like real life shit though, but you know, I'm overcoming all obstacles right now for sure. You
Come
know?
on, in his name.
God got me
Amen.
my nuts hanging to the floor. For sure.
Amen.
So what they thought, man. You know, I'm him. Not them, but him. You hear me?
Yes, sir. B, what's been going on with you, B?
Man, same old shit, man. Filming, man, trying to make it happen. Hosting on Cam Capone News, man. Working with Matthew Cox down in Florida, man. The guy that was on the American Scam, this dude, man. Just filming shows, building with you. Me and Ro, we started a podcast called Shitting on the Strip, in which we literally sit on toilets on the strip.
That is crazy.
And man, just working on the craft, man. Ready to open up this show we got with all the guys from Chicago. This Lose with Rooga and King Yella and man K1 and Devo and all of the guys that come from Chicago, man. We need to reclaim that story and take that story back, man. Nobody else is eating on another man out of Chicago. So that's where I'm at with.
Pause.
Yeah.
Pause.
Eating on another man. God damn, B.
I was doing good, Ty.
Come on, B.
I forgot. We got the pause police in here. I got the pause police around.
That's a perfect time right now. So the word of the day is pause. So every time somebody say pause, you gotta take a drink. So that was your pause, B.
You drink, man.
Well, I drink a water. I got a water
come on.
right
You
here,
got a
so
problem.
get it.
See, we
I was like,
Oh, it's us too? 'Cause
Come
we
on,
wanna-
it's
you know,
all us.
anytime
Aye,
it's
yo,
time for us to
cheers.
drink,
That's the pause.
You want to cheers?
All right, cool.
Cheers.
I'm in there.
Cheers to the pause.
That's
Crazy.
I can't
Cheers to
knock
the
it off.
pause.
Crazy. Pause
Wait, let me get that
another man.
chaser,
What?
mama.
Motherfucker got the whoop with the wop.
The whoop with the
Wow.
Okay.
So we about to get kicked off into the next segment. Oh, my bad, Rooga. What your week been like, man?
Right.
It sound like a Mortal Kombat.
I just really,
character.
I just got my studio set up, new studio space for artists to come through and record and shit.
Dope.
Okay.
I've been working on my album. Other than that, I've really been on family time. Just take
What's
care
the
of my
album
son.
name?
Heartache.
Heartache. That's
Yeah.
hard.
Okay.
If all my fans know, I've been holding on to this damn album for years, man. Sometimes I tell them I drop it and I'm gonna drop it and I don't. But this time I'm serious though. It's called Heartache.
Heartache, man. Your heart.
We'll
In
check
your
that
back.
out. Go hard.
Hard in your.
And you featured anybody on there?
JHE, people from my label.
Okay.
I could have got other artists on it, but I don't know. I ain't really feel like reaching out to too many people for this one. I ain't on that this time.
No, man, we gonna be looking out for that too.
Nah, for sure.
When it drop,
Heartache,
please.
man.
You on the
Make sure
on
y'all
the
hard
lookout.
together, man. Y'all shit my ache, man.
So we about to get it kicked off with the real or bullshit segment.
All right.
So what we do in this segment is we're gonna throw out a topic. Y'all tell me if it's real or bullshit, and then you tell us why and what your feelings is on it. So the first one we're gonna kick off with is human meat and fast food. There's different fast food companies that are now being
I'm
exposed.
about to give you that right now. Bullshit.
Bullshit.
We eating
Hold up, you say
bullshit.
human meat.
Human meat, and they said
I
in
think it's
Wendy's.
bullshit.
All that shit
KFC.
bullshit. Bullshit for sure. We eating bullshit for sure.
Hold up, you saying they giving
No,
us
wait.
human
They're
meat?
Well, I
saying
think
no.
that's
He's
real.
saying they're
Hold
feeding
on,
us-
hold on.
you
Let 'em
think
finish.
it's real
Let 'em
if they're
Hold
finish.
on,
feeding
say
us
they giving
humans?
us human meat?
They
Fuck no.
giving us human meat.
Nigga, you don't
First
know.
off-
First off, nigga,
Pause,
y'all don't.
first
First
of all.
off, on my kids, you niggas don't know what the fuck y'all eating.
Right, we don't.
You don't. Me
But
don't.
you think
I
they're gonna
don't.
waste it on
We don't.
humans on
But I know
McDonald's?
some of that shit tastes good.
I don't think they're wasting
Hold
humans
on,
on
hold on.
McDonald's.
I
Personally.
just
Go
ate a
on, Rooga.
McChicken,
He
man.
didn't say McDonald's.
I just ate a McChicken before we
Yo,
got
hey,
here.
You ain't Vince McMahon.
I mean, right, y'all got me tweaking now.
McDonald's. Hold on. We
Well,
good.
the three that they're saying that have the human meat allegedly is you got Wendy's,
Okay.
McDonald's,
Oh.
and KFC.
I don't eat none of that.
Told me.
I don't
I don't
eat
need
that.
none of it either.
I don't
We
eat
be
that.
eating that.
I'm a
not even
guy-
gonna
I ain't
act
gonna
like
lie
we
to you.
better than that. We be right at the motherfucking McDonald's.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't
2
really.
a.m.
I don't.
drunk.
I don't really eat fast food,
Number
bro.
one.
For real, I eat
Man,
at
I
home.
eat that
I like
shit,
a
man.
woman
I'm
to cook for
eating
me.
it.
You said you just
I
had a
love to
McChicken,
cook,
right?
but I'm never
Yeah,
too good for
man.
McDonald's, and I'm
You
never
just
gonna ask
my
for
soul,
it.
I
And
don't
I
eat
get
that.
money,
So where did
and
the
I
reports
eat
come
a
from,
million
bro?
places.
Where
I don't
did
eat
they
that.
come from?
That's
Where
good.
did you
Hold
see
on.
this
They had a
information?
sign on the window telling them don't eat it. Why
bad.
would we eat it?
Where did you see this information
I
at
like
about
things that are
the human meat? I hadn't heard that before.
Hey,
So
come on,
this
man.
is
They
a
said
theory-
that shit about what's the name back in the day.
They were saying that about Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box
Yeah.
back in the day when we still
Question
lived in
is-
Oh, I heard
Chicago.
Jack and Bus had kangaroo meat. I didn't
They
hear it.
said
was
Jack
human
in
meat.
the Box.
I heard that shit when I was little. I was like, damn,
In
it's kangaroo meat.
1997, man.
But this the thing, for them to sell human meat, Where the fuck is they getting the humans from, man?
humans
Niggas
dying.
die
killing
every
them?
day. Niggas
But I
getting
just died.
smoked.
Me
Come on.
personally, I don't feel like they're wasting human meat on fast
'Cause we eat
food.
that
What
shit
you
while
what
it's
you gonna
alive
waste it
anyway.
on?
There's
Hey, thank
mad
you.
animals to waste it on. Like there's mad animals.
So
and then,
what
like,
do you
where
do
you
with
get
the human meat?
Okay,
Y'all
listen.
eat
Let's
humans
wait.
while
Let's
they're
wait
alive?
out. Most of the people that
Y'all
die,
ain't
most of the
tripping
people
on
that
eating them
die,
before
their
they're
families are
alive?
burying them or cremating them. Like they know where their body's going. So like it has to be like the few and far between homeless people that nobody claims that they have to
don't know.
use their meat for that. It just seems like hard work.
If they
It feels
can-
like they
So
can
you think
create
a human
sell
animals
organs, they
that are
can
not
sell
real
bodies.
animals to keep creating these things like these
Hold
artificial.
up.
We don't know because y'all don't
Hold
even
on.
know.
Animals?
Look,
Oh,
literally,
look,
y'all
look.
don't even know that they mix
I feel like
all
that's
type
easier.
of shit together. Y'all think burgers and shit just be
No,
beef?
I don't.
On GOD, they all type of meat is ground into the thing. Watch the shit on the internet.
It's the
Y'all
same
don't
thing
pay
as hot
attention.
I mean,
dogs.
it's all one
got
animal,
the
but
hot
that's just all
dogs now.
grounded.
All one animal is
It's
all
not.
type
Hot dogs
of
are
shit.
not.
No,
Hot
it's
dogs
all
are
type.
not.
Y'all don't know
But
what
I
it
love
is.
a
Not
glizzy.
different meats,
So
but
hold
I
on.
love a glizzy.
Everybody got
That's your
human dogs,
pause.
So
fish,
is it
and
real?
all
I
that.
love a
Wait, look.
glizzy.
Rooga about to
So-
cook real
Pause the girl
fast.
for that.
So, like, when you say human meat, is it like ass meat, like, or like?
Now, that's his pause.
kind of meat?
That nigga wants some ass, man. Rooga, you want some ass, man.
What kind of meat is it?
Right
man?
now, this is a
Rooga
girl.
wants some ass.
What body part they
That was
taking, man?
positive.
Goddamn.
Hold on.
No,
Hey,
don't
hey,
move.
Rooga, they got oxygen.
Pause.
Oxtail.
That's crazy.
Get the fuck
Don't
on.
threaten me with a good time.
I just
man.
feel like
That's oxygen.
humans is a lot of work.
But that's the part you eat of the.
Then genetically modified organisms that they can grow and plant and grow and then birth and grow and birth and grow.
They tail,
And it's like
bro.
it's easier
They
to
tail.
use minuscule animals that no one's gonna like wonder about too much.
So that's what they're saying. They saying that it's a collection of different meats that's put into
Okay.
one. KFC
Facts.
recently did a commercial where they got somebody walking and they picked the dude up and they fry this nigga, and then everybody eats him.
It was a
like
nigga,
in
though?
the
Oh, it's in
commercial.
the commercial? Oh, we eat
This-
humans then.
Are you serious?
They
I'm
already
dead
told
serious.
us.
This
Yeah,
is-
because you know they're
This
very
is on
blatant with their
everything.
propaganda.
I'll
They put
tell
it
you-
in
KFC
plain.
nasty as hell.
Hold
anyway.
on, bro. Go ahead.
KFC nasty as hell
As
anyway, though.
fuck. I don't like that shit.
That shit
That's
bogus.
a real
That
nigga
shit
right
tastes
there.
like
You
human
a
pride.
real nigga.
Shit probably
KFC
is human.
trash.
KFC is trash.
Besides, when
Popeyes
back in the
is
day, maybe like around
KFC
2010, the
was
popcorn
right.
bowl. The popcorn bowl
And
with the
little-
popcorn chicken
little
and mashed
Yeah.
potato and
honey
corn.
barbecue wings.
famous-
Yeah, I was
Fire
No,
back then.
fucking
KFC.
that up.
I grew up on
Nah,
74
nah,
Race City, and we had a KFC right on the corner.
You liked it, didn't
Since
you?
a
KFC
kid.
bogus
Every
as
day
hell.
I ate KFC.
You think churches
They
is
bogus
better?
for switching them wings up.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Remember them barbecue wings they had?
Barbecue wings?
That come in
All
a
that
box.
shit
I went to
greasy
Jamaica
and
and had
fucking-
some.
They
I was
bogus
so
as hell.
satisfied.
I just
KFC,
lost, like,
y'all bogus as
20
hell.
I
pounds
can tell
in,
you
like, a
really
month.
did lose weight.
On GOD, I've been
I love that
gym
for
all
you.
this shit. I ain't been eating that shit. I don't
Me,
want that
I've
shit.
been.
So is it real or bullshit? So what are we saying?
So
God,
exactly.
trash.
So you believe in this
Big.
theory or you don't believe in the theory?
Well,
You know
let
what I
me
do?
just give mine. I'll make it real quick. I'll tell
That
you a
nigga
theory
eat
I
all
heard
type
from.
of shit.
Not at all. Shit, I'm
Tell
the
me.
most finicky person in here eating probably. Believe it or not, I don't. You know, I don't eat no meat.
don't
I
play that
only eat.
shit.
I only eat.
Pause.
I only eat poultry. I don't even eat.
Take a
My
shot.
bad, G. Take a
Take a
shot.
shot.
man.
No, you,
What did I say?
Ruga, you have
don't
to
eat
take
no
a shot.
meat, man.
Wait, hold on one second. Let me answer this shit. But I got a theory, and this theory came from Big Homie. Big Homie said, as far as human trafficking, there's levels to the shit, right? So he said, once you're human trafficked, you get washed up with the human trafficking. He says, then they go to your body parts. They sell your organs. Then once from your organs, and he has some kind of philosophy and theory, then maybe they scrap your parts, and maybe that's where the meat shit come in at. Who knows? You know what I mean? They breaking it down. You know,
Sound like you know what's going on, man.
Yeah, man. Come on, what you not
too much
feeling with us?
intel. There's way too much intel. Okay. So we agreeing that that's all really is bullshit.
all right, so that's
So
solid.
yeah,
That's
Bullshit.
solid.
do we
I say
have a
bullshit,
conclusion
bro.
on that?
Bro,
Or
I think we
No,
got a
it's real.
conclusion. So everybody
Barsuda.
is Barsuda, everybody
Nah.
eating that trash.
Because you can't really eat
Trash,
another human because it
basura.
would make you sick. Literally.
So it's bullshit.
It's bullshit.
Okay,
Thank
so
you
he
so
says
much.
bullshit. We mixed
Eat
up
another
on
human,
it.
you'll be sick.
I felt that. I felt bullshit when that's what I said.
No, but for like, there's like no conclusions to that. Like you don't know.
You're the highest
I
in
mean,
food.
like
How would we
right now,
know?
how we not gonna know?
Oh, they're not gonna tell us?
In humans.
How they gonna tell you?
They're gonna tell us.
You gotta
Hey,
go
listen,
for it.
all my kids, I'm gonna tell y'all something. While everybody doing this, y'all doing all this. Do y'all know that the food that we eat here is not allowed in no other fucking country,
Yes, I
right?
know. Yeah.
Nowhere else allowed
They got
nothing.
KFC in
That's
Japan.
because this shit
Bro,
good.
but it's like
Our
the
food, the
ingredients that
shit
are
that
here
come,
are
you
different.
can't. They got KFC.
Yeah, no, it's different. It
But
tastes
like red
different.
Bro,
dye and blue
even if
dye.
our food come over there, it got labels on it, and it's letting them people know that if you eat this, that's on you.
I mean, but we're still the best country in the world.
no, we not.
So
How is we?
We're
European
not.
people are not
We're not.
fat. You think
Well, why
We're
you
the best
here
country
then?
in the world?
Right.
If
It's-
it ain't the best.
America is
Nigga, I was
100%
born
the best
here. Nigga,
country
if I was born
in
in
the
Africa,
world.
nigga,
Don't
I'd be
ever
in
doubt
Brian Lions
that.
in the
Don't
zoo.
ever doubt that for 2 seconds.
What
This
you
is
talking
the
about?
best country in the world.
No, it's not.
Everyone who's
So what's
not
the
born
best
here-
country, Yella?
Which
I wanna go to
country?
Bali.
You crazy as hell.
Who?
And it's
Bali.
dirty and disgusting
And it's
outside
mad
of the
strict
places that the
out there.
tourism is. It has
Man,
nothing.
fuck
The
what y'all
education,
talking about.
the socialism, the community
They
wise,
let us
the
do anything.
economy.
That's why all these niggas around us be like a fat ass
America,
whale.
America is
Then
the
we got bitches
blueprint.
Why
lying
you
to you
pointing
talking
at
about-
Don't get me
this?
wrong.
Then you got
trying to get me started.
then you got
Right.
bitches
We
lying to
started
you telling
it.
you,
That was a
yeah,
big-
baby,
that
I
was
love
big.
you.
That was
You look
big.
so good.
No, Yella, I don't-
So, bitch, you want to let me get
I
fat
don't like fat
and then
people
leave
either.
me stuck in the house.
All right.
Bitch, you got me fucked.
That's not what.
That's what they do in the U.S.
That's not what I meant.
You know the first drug? What's the first drug? You guys know the
Sugar.
first drug?
Sugar.
Food. Fuck is you
Sugar.
talking about?
Sugar.
Yeah.
Sugar.
The number one richest people is people that sell candy.
Yes, but that's not the point I'm making.
But with the food, hold on,
Those
hold
are
on.
the sheep, though, of the world. So, of course, they've controlled the most of the masses. But this is still the best country where fat people
with the
have a
Anchorman.
chance. Fat people still have a chance to get rich and be successful and to provide.
It's true.
Fat people don't got a chance everywhere. In Ukraine, my friend from Ukraine, she said fat people get shunned bad. Fat
What
people
you
don't
mean?
get bad.
That's a
what you
lie.
mean?
Like
Never
they
mind.
be like
That's because they don't
signifying
allow
and shit.
that. You can't be from Ukraine and you
Ah,
fat.
you don't want me
If
to
you
say
from
that.
Ukraine and you fat,
So-
if you from Ukraine and you fat, your
They
fat
don't like
stupid
that
ass,
shit.
You can't do that.
They
You
don't
get-
like that.
If you,
But
if you,
Now you
I've
can't
been
be
over
fat in
You
Ukraine.
can't.
you like that? No, my homegirl told me
that
I ain't
mean
going to
you get money
Ukraine,
over
man.
there in that country.
No,
That's what
so
that
no,
means.
the women in Ukraine,
Well,
my
my mama,
homegirl,
I lived in
I have
Sacramento.
a
All
friend
the
from
Ukrainian
there.
people came
Like
back
that, was her
in the
dad
day
really
back
rich?
over
She
there.
told me that that's
They don't
not
go
like
for that.
a.
You know,
to
I
be
heard they-
wealthy.
They don't have diet. They don't have dietary. Their food is much different. I've been in all the Eastern
So if you
European
get
countries.
fat over there because you doing some bogus shit, they don't even sell fat food, man.
No, he's right. He's right though. He's right.
Kids, they
He's
don't.
right. He's right.
Why you think y'all
Listen.
man? Why
Hey,
y'all
listen,
think
hey,
listen,
European
hold on,
clothes?
hold on.
Bro, European clothes sell the 30. Nigga, the biggest size is 34. They
Well,
don't
listen, though.
allow fat people
Hey,
over
Yella.
there.
It's motherfuckers that get big off salads. I done seen it.
Man, ain't nobody got big up no
I done seen
salad.
it.
His ass on mouth.
Somebody lying. No.
His ass on heroin.
What
His ass
the
drink
fuck?
lean.
I'm in the.
You ain't got fat off of salad.
I
Either
really
way,
didn't think that
you
was
get
gonna
fat
go
off
that
of
way.
salad, folks.
What kind of
Of
salad
all
you
the topics for
No,
this
you
Not me
Salad.
now. Don't put it on me.
I'm a, hey,
I
hold on.
seen niggas.
Let me tell you another thing. This is what you right. It might be off salad. What the fuck was the dressing, nigga? You putting on that fat ass dressing. Y'all don't understand that.
You know what?
It's not the salad.
I kinda
You
gotta
putting on that
agree with
Italian
her, but
dressing,
let me
that
tell you.
ranch.
Let me
Do you
tell
know
you
that
why
carries
I
the
feel
fat,
that.
right?
Salad is good.
Am I
Let me
right or
tell
wrong?
you. Let me tell
Doesn't
you.
matter.
Ain't that
The
much
salad
ranch in
is
the
good.
world,
Let
man.
me tell you
What
what
you
I
put
just
on
went to.
top of
I
the
have to
salad.
agree with
Motherfucking
you.
world.
I just went to the gym recently. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna just tell the story. I went to EOS recently and went to
What
the
happened,
gym.
girl? Tell
You know, I'm trying to build muscle. You know, be productive. You know,
Gym
brains
at the
all
gym.
over the place. I'm trying to get right after everything that's just happened recently. You know, I'm getting back in the gym. I need to exert energy. Why the fuck I walk in the gym and I'm trying to get a trainer because, you know, I don't want to just go to the gym. I need someone to like be in my ear like, yeah, let's get right. Right? So I'm observing the gym. I'm observing the gym. Why every single person that is a coach or a trainer was big? Everybody quiet.
They signing
When you say big,
Big.
I have to understand
big.
like what you
they're
mean.
not.
Muscular
They're not
big or just
muscular big. They're
But
all
this the
big.
thing.
Say what
That
you
goes
mean.
to where you said
They fat.
people.
They fat.
They're fat.
That don't mean they can't be a trainer.
Now, why the fuck would I listen to you when you out of shape? How the
Look, I
fuck
just
that
Maybe he
I
determined.
used to look like something.
I don't give a damn.
Back in my day, baby, I used to look.
Exactly. What do you mean? Like that to me was crazy.
We're a prom
Why
game.
at a gym? Like it's become
Yeah,
we're being so inclusive now that we're letting fat people be the instructor and coaches at a
Skis, y'all
gym.
be saying that shit.
Hold
Hold
on,
on,
shit
hold
about
on.
fat people.
No, oh my God.
damn,
No, hold on.
No, it's not.
So look,
I love fat people.
and you got to think about it like
I
this.
ain't worried
Every
about
single
it, shit. I
coach
ain't
for a
fat.
team
I'm fine, shit.
is not the prime athlete. Phil
They brought up
Jackson
the
couldn't
things
ball
with
on
Shaq.
everybody.
What do
Phil
you
Jackson
mean?
still led the Lakers, though.
So you think that Phil Jackson couldn't ball at one point?
I didn't say
but this
that.
the
What are we
thing
talking
too,
about?
The fat guy
So
wasn't
that's
skinny
what he
before.
No.
The fat
Look,
guy
listen.
might have
Don't
been.
ask me that
So
question.
look,
The fat guy
man.
might
So
have
look,
been.
Hold
check
on,
this
hold on.
out.
I'm in a bad place.
Say if it's a teacher, right?
Yes.
A black teacher. You know for a fact, the majority of black people don't really speak like Spanish.
Okay.
But it's a black person teaching Spanish
Yo hablo
class.
español.
So you gonna say she ain't supposed to be in here doing this just
No,
because she
I speak Spanish.
black?
I can understand.
But
Yo
what I'm
entiendo
saying, so
mucho.
what's the difference of a fat person
because I feel like
training
you don't even have the discipline it takes to get me to where I want to be.
Why you
Because
think
you're
that?
not there.
Well, they probably
How
let
are you
theyself
telling
go.
me to be better? I wish a
Niggas
Let
just
me
get
tell
a
you
dad
something.
bod.
You and the
Like
back to be
me.
like, yeah, do that. Why not
Sometimes
you?
life hits you,
I just
though.
don't feel like that's a
Sometimes
good
life-
example.
sometimes life hits you.
Life hits me. Life
It
just
hit
hit
me.
me. Life had just hit me.
I ain't never-
2
I
weeks
always-
ago.
But you know
Gym
a
body.
trainer not
That
supposed
shit
to really
happens.
work out
I
with
just
you.
don't think that's
True.
idealic. Like I think that like
there to
America's
push you to
losing
do
that.
it.
Like it doesn't make sense. At a gym,
So
you
it's
should be in
ideology.
shape. That you should be in
It's
shape if
ideology.
you're coaching at a
It's
gym.
I think it's more of that's a corporate thing with those gyms like that. It's just corporate people
Right.
that they get to do those jobs.
Thank you.
They're not fitness people. It's just about money for
and
them.
I think they should be.
it's just about money. Shit ain't real.
Health wise, like how you gonna help me if you can't help
Yeah, more
yourself?
specialized
I mean,
gyms have more specialized.
I don't
things
want to
for that,
say
like,
satanic priests.
Mucho dinero.
Yeah, that's true.
Aliens.
With my cousin.
Start
Which
with
one-
Rooga over here.
We're gonna start with Rooga. We're gonna come over this way. Rooga, what you
Okay.
think on aliens?
There's one right there.
I don't believe in that shit. I'm gonna keep it real until I see it. I don't believe in none of that.
But let him finish, God
Listen.
damn it. Shit.
So, leave it to
Ugly ass boy, be quiet.
Look, like I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted, man.
Fuck you.
But I don't believe in that shit. I gotta see it to believe it. I'm big on that. So I don't believe all the theories and all that shit. I don't know. I just don't believe in that shit.
Well, look,
What? Say why. I want to hear that. When people say this shit, I want to
Why?
know the reasons why. If you say you don't believe in it, say why.
Fuck
Right.
all that.
Cause I ain't never
Just so
seen
you
it,
don't
man.
believe in God. You ain't saw him yet, motherfucker.
Listen
so let's
though.
go. Nah.
Listen.
Nope. Fuck that.
I ain't
You know
never
what?
seen an alien, man.
Right, I ain't never seen it. I
You
can't
said-
live off that. I used to tell me it's oxygen in the air.
Faith is believing in something you haven't
what is
saw.
that?
That's that's what that's called,
I
right?
ain't seen it.
Nothing.
Believing in
You know I'm entitled to believe what I want to believe.
Man, fuck
amen.
that.
True.
You gonna control what I want to believe.
fact.
So I'm just asking, do you believe in God?
Yeah, I believe in God. Do you?
You ain't saw that nigga yet.
I seen God.
Yo, calling
God,
God,
man.
that
I'm
nigga's
laughing-
wild.
God, I'm not even laughing
Boy, I
at
fuck
you.
with G.O.D. That's
I'm
What?
not laughing at God.
I
at
seen
all.
God.
I'm not laughing at God.
You
That's
put
not the
everything
joke.
on God, man.
Oh, G.O.D.
What the hell?
I don't know what y'all talking about. I could call him nigga, bitch, whatever. That's
Quit playing with God.
Y'all lie.
No, y'all, how the fuck you don't know what you
You,
call
this ain't got
nobody?
nothing to do.
How y'all even know what's right or wrong? See, that's what's wrong.
You don't.
with somebody.
I just
serious.
personally
Now,
don't
y'all
call
wanna
them
get-
fuck
Y'all
you,
wanna
bitch.
talk aliens? Nope. I'm gonna take you to some. How you know what's wrong or right?
B, this is a perfect
There's no
segment for
such
you.
thing.
How do you
Right.
feel about that, B?
Oh,
There's
man,
no
you
such
know,
thing
man,
as
shit.
wrong or
Hold
right.
on,
Hold on,
what you
Jim.
talking about?
Go ahead.
Man, aliens definitely exist,
Facts.
man. This
Nigga,
in
you
this
ain't saw no
the
fucking
universe
alien,
is
nigga.
so vast we could possibly be the only living life force in this entire galaxy.
So why we ain't saw
Now,
nothing else
even
yet?
at that okay, I'll just make it. I'm gonna give you a simple.
We saw
just
everything else.
some
Alligators,
simple
tigers,
factual-
bears.
Shut up, Yella.
Some simple factual shit. Before 1950, when the shit crashed in Roswell, the American technology we had was American didn't move far from fucking the industrial age up until 1950. Since 1950 until now, 2025, we've made an expansion in technology that would far exceed. It's unbelievable. It'd be like a baby walking at 2 years old. That's how fast we've moved.
So
Yeah.
Baby
So-
walk
I
at
mean,
9
you're
months.
talking-
a baby walking at two weeks old.
Okay,
You're
I'm like,
talking
wait,
about
yeah.
the
Okay,
19
good catch, Gemini.
You're talking about the 1950s when the Roswell incident happened, and then Eisenhower had a meeting where he was in Palm Springs, and then during that he said he had a dentist appointment or whatever, but they got it on the books. If you look at the Pentagon documents, they actually got it on the books that
There's
he had a
definitely
meeting.
aliens exist.
What if we are the aliens?
We
That's
are.
what I'm about to say.
That's
What if the
we
black
definitely
people
are.
are the
Black
aliens?
people are the
Man, y'all-
aliens.
so
We
the
are the
aliens-
Not just
aliens.
black people, though. Y'all
They
ain't
know
gonna
you
was
know
real.
you.
That's where the
Area 51
aliens
is
be.
real.
That's real.
That's real.
Aliens be.
And they
But
will
what I'm
shoot you
saying
when you
is,
go over there.
I don't put past. I ain't gonna say it, but I ain't saw it. I ain't gonna say it because I believe.
Right.
The reason that's why I said what I said to Rooga. It's called faith. Believing in what you don't see.
Now you got faith in aliens.
Now you got faith in aliens?
Well,
I've
I
seen
don't-
4
I don't-
UFOs.
I don't have faith in
I
no
believe in
fucking,
it.
but I believe. I don't know. I believe in God.
I have a drop
For
dead
some-
No, but
know
I-
that's something.
tattoo.
But I believe that if we here,
Beam
you
me
got
up.
lions, tigers, and bears, ducks, and whatever the fuck else there. Why wouldn't it be?
Okay,
the
well,
dumbass?
think about it like this.
Anything. Well, listen, hold on. anything else that's not us is an alien.
Right.
So anything they got new shit that come out the water. They look at that motherfucker like an alien, right? They said it's an alien. So anything out the water or anything that come now on this earth is an alien. It's an alien is something you never saw before. You know that, right?
So 150 years ago was the first time they seen gorillas. So think about that. 150 years ago, they first seen gorillas. Niggas was walking around through the woods trying to tell everybody, yo, there's a hairy ass nigga walking around through these bushes, and no one believed him. And he's like, he walking on his hands and feet.
Bro, I'm telling you, I saw, bro.
That was our cousin. What was that woman's
But
name?
how is it that they just 150 years ago? You say right?
Yep.
How the fuck is it they just not seeing gorillas?
Because they was living in hidden areas, not in captivity yet, so they were hiding.
Technology that allows us to have expansion more than like back then.
True.
So you telling me gorillas just popped up 150 years ago?
No, we just seen them. The man,
Right.
just
just
made
seen
them.
them.
Nobody had a phone out to record it.
They didn't want to come into contact with.
They probably was feeling the
I just
same
saw
way when
two
they seen
gorillas.
us.
When they seen
Right.
us, they
Who
like,
the fuck is these
that? Who the
niggas?
fuck is these motherfuckers?
That don't even make sense.
I mean, we the apex predators. We kill everything on Earth. Man is the most efficient killer on the Earth.
We the smartest.
We
that's
kill
why.
everything.
Because we have a conscience.
I ain't killed nobody.
I absolutely 110% believe in
That'd be
aliens.
Okay.
I have dropped at birth from space to earth
see.
tattoo
I
on
love
my
it.
arm.
What's that
Shit
tattoo
gonna go
mean?
through
It
the
says
roof.
dropped
Keep
at
going.
birth from space to earth, and it's an alien girl with a third eye. And I just always felt like I'm here, but I'm not from here,
Where
or
you
like I
from?
didn't belong here. I don't really know that all the way.
Gemini?
But I've done
You have
so
your
many
own-
psychedelics that I know I'm like way grander than this.
Oh,
I'm
grander
just
is
like
crazy. I
doing
like that.
what I need to do here. But yes, I think that aliens are real. I think that there's in life there's a balance, and like that's the laws of the universe. There has to be balance. So as much as they try to hide from us that there's aliens, I feel like they put it all in so many movies and
If I
things
catch
like
an
that
alien, I'ma fuck
because they have to
that
tell
bitch.
us the truth at some point.
Whoa!
Like in the movies.
How you know it's a bitch
Hey, he
though?
said he about the fucking alien.
I mean, I would fucking alien.
How you gonna know
for
a
sure.
male
Yo.
alien from a female
Probably.
alien?
I
Yella?
said what I said. I catch
would.
an alien, I'm gonna
You
fuck
gonna
that
catch a
bitch.
disease no one could cure.
It's okay. Like, it doesn't even matter. I don't know. Like whatever.
You might catch something
Maybe
fucking
they
a human
can.
that you can't kill. Neither.
Oh no, not me, not me.
No, they
No,
actually,
not me.
they actually say that. Well, I mean, well, not actually.
I mean,
There's been reports that have said that the aliens have made it with humans, and there's a species of a hybrid of a human, and whether they're
I just feel like-
reptilian or whatever they
No,
are.
They are.
Well,
They
and
are.
that's why they
I've
live
done
super
a
long.
lot of
You know what I-
acid,
yeah.
and I've done DMT, and I've seen all of the things.
What you see when you was
He a DMT one time.
DMT?
That shit ain't no joke
No,
right
it's
there,
not
boy.
a joke. I did
I ain't
acid.
never did
and
that shit again.
Y'all do
DMT
crazy shit.
is
I
an
wanna hear
ego
what the
death
experience
in
was.
the
Hold on,
most
hold on.
simplest terms. DMT is just an
death?
ego death in the most you die.
So
Like, the
when-
closest, like it's the
It's the closest thing to death.
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
you
it's a
still alive.
crystallized form.
Well, that's
from a
what the
plant.
brain releases
And you
when
smoke
you
it. Yeah, so
die.
you die.
Is DMT.
Exactly.
DMT.
And plants have DMT in it too.
so you
Yeah, it's from a
figure out
plant.
what it's like to die pretty much, and you.
So did you die?
Yeah,
What happened when you died?
I got in trouble. The first time I ever did DMT, I was in trouble.
got locked up?
I was being reprimanded by different versions of myself, like higher up, and they had this very deep
Oh, you
voice,
saw
and I
God
was
in them.
in trouble. And they were like, "What are you doing? Get your shit." This is years ago before I got my shit together, but yeah, I was in trouble.
ain't
And then I
playing
did
with
it
that shit
again
no
this
more.
past. No, I did. I did it again this past
You wanted to
summer.
go meet that motherfucker again?
No, because I did it right.
You mean last summer?
No, this past summer. Like the one that just passed. Oh, last.
that's
Oh,
what
it's,
it-
oh, it's
Oh,
summer
it was
again?
better.
Fuck. Oh, my
was better,
God.
right?
No, yeah, I wasn't in trouble.
So it wasn't that bad, right?
No, it was great. It was actually really good. It was just
'cause you was gonna
reassurance that
take
I'm
your
like
life to
doing
God,
what I'm
right?
supposed to do. Not necessarily giving
But
it to
you've been
God,
doing
but I'm
better.
doing what I was supposed to
Yeah,
do.
So yeah.
So is it the aliens? When you do DMT, is this
Yeah.
the consensus? You will get in contact with the alien. Is that what we're saying?
Technically,
Okay.
I mean, like,
That's
I
the
don't know what
portal.
you
It's
want to
a portal.
call
It's
it.
a portal is what you're
I
saying.
don't know, like, is it an alien? Is it a being? I don't
Well,
know if it
yeah,
was technically a
it's
being. It was
consciousness.
something that
A
was
state
not
of consciousness,
me.
like what Joy just said. A state of
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
consciousness.
100% conscious
Okay.
and
There are
100%
people
aware.
that do that. They go to like
Yes.
little site like remote sightings, and they basically try to
ayahuasca
connect to contact
Sedona and
aliens
shit down there in
like
Arizona,
through
they do that?
spiritually
Yeah.
and like energetically.
So you tell me there's people out there that go over there. and
Have
do
you
that
ever done
shit?
acid?
Yeah, for real.
Fuck
And they
no.
point lights
I don't
in
even
the
smoke
sky.
weed.
So until you take that
I
trip,
ain't gonna never take that trip.
then
I take
you
that trip, I'm gonna be
don't
going up there.
necessarily.
I'm
There's
dying.
a lot to
Hey,
learn
when I
in that
listen,
trip.
I'm not figuring out death while I'm alive.
No, it's not
when
just-
I figure out death, I'm gonna be dead.
But it doesn't just make you figure out death. It really shows you the purpose of life. It just shows you
I
how
know
we're.
my purpose of life.
Do you?
Right,
No,
Yeah, take care of my
no, it's
children.
not about doing right.
What are you talking
Because
about?
what's right or wrong? Didn't you just say that?
No, but I'm saying for me. Yeah, yes.
What's
you're
right or
because
wrong?
I've been into the Bible lately. So I'm moving righteous. Yes.
Okay,
do
righteous.
right about what the fuck is going on. Take care of your people. Do whatever's
Sorry,
in my life.
pause.
Don't backdoor your homies. Take care of your kids. This
Facts.
is regular shit.
Facts.
Be a father. Be a
Facts.
good husband. Be a
Facts.
good man. Be a good friend. That's simple. This is what I'm saying.
But you always
So,
gotta like
Yella,
be true
on
to
that
yourself.
note,
though.
Subjective, though,
What
to
do you
everything.
You
think
gotta be
about
true
any
to
man
self.
that's not in their kid's life?
He's a bitch. You know what I'm really so mad about? Niggas that want to take care of their kids, bitches run from. Then niggas that don't take care of their kids, they chasing them. You bitches is ass.
That's the only
backwards.
power a woman got at that time. That she knows your heartstring. That wherever you love, that's what she gonna press. If it was your car, she's scratching it.
Yeah.
If it's the other woman, she gonna beat her up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a woman's nature. They're gonna press whatever you love the most. That's what she's gonna
If it's your
attack.
shoes, she gonna
And,
tear them up.
and ladies, stop
Not
using these
really.
kids as tools, man.
That's what they do.
Facts.
Not
They
weapons,
I know what
man.
it feels like to have a dad that wants to be there and be there 100%, and unfortunately doesn't get to anymore. So yeah, it was
That's
big.
life.
Free
No,
to-
no. He passed away like 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. Yeah.
Ooh.
My daughter's father. Not Scotty.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that.
I always made
sorry.
sure. No, yeah, it's okay. We thugging. You feel me? Rest in peace, bro. I love you. But
Yeah.
no matter how
Once
much,
a motherfucker died, it's different. It hit
it's
different
just
for sure.
different. So
You can't even
no
be
matter
mad.
how much
I hate you, but
me
now
and
it's
him,
like, damn.
no, but I didn't hate him because no matter how
Well, I'm
much
saying
me and
even
him
you
went
mad or
through
whatever,
shit,
though, you be like, damn.
he wanted to be a dad, and I always let him do that. So I really, really stand
So I'm
on
so
that.
glad.
Like,
And-
no
and-
matter
and
what,
I knew that,
Me
and
and
I
him
could
did
tell.
not get along like that, but.
Yeah.
I was never
Yeah,
gonna. I would
still-
never
you
stop
still
him
wanted
from
to be
being
a
a dad,
father.
and I couldn't stop
That's
that.
all that
you know?
matters. Once you got a
No
motherfucker
matter
that
what.
want to be a father, that hit different.
You gotta let them do that.
Somebody
Like,
that
you
want to
have
be a
let
father,
them,
that hit
like, yeah.
different, man.
He
Because
wanted
right
to be
now,
dad,
one
you
of the
know?
biggest epidemics that we're going through in this nation is a lot of fathers that want to be a father can't be a father
Right.
in their kid's life right now.
There's a lot of
because the whole
females being their
system.
feelings.
Right,
They
and the whole
still
system
mad.
is built against them. They can't do
Then
shit
the men
about
getting
it.
their feelings like
But
chicks.
my dad went to court and won. Love my mom to death. My dad is a
No,
raised
that's
me
no.
by
Hold on. You
himself.
have a baby in Nevada. She can't just take your
No,
baby
you
nowhere.
have
Oh,
rights
no.
to
I
your
can call
child.
right now. Kidnap. You can't take my baby
They
nowhere.
just put out a Amber
You
Alert
can't
over
do
that shit.
nothing in Nevada.
Yeah.
People is dumb. You think that? I ain't playing
I
that
just
shit.
know that-
I don't give a fuck what. I could beat your ass, smack the fuck out you, do whatever. That has nothing to do with the kid. And a bitch, a nigga be scared. Oh, I'll beat her up before. She might got this. Da. That's not gonna stop nothing. That's gonna stop me. That's our relationship. That don't stop me from being a father.
Part of being a good father too, though, you can't be doing that shit in front of them kids.
Right.
too.
Absolutely
True,
not.
That's true.
Right.
That's
On some
that's
real
1,000%
shit, because
true.
these kids are sponges, bro.
1,000%
Right.
They soak that shit up and they
Right.
remember it, bro. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
You don't
So
want to scar
is
that kid.
detrimental.
Hell
That is
nah,
detrimental.
for real.
But as a father, I do want fathers to know that I know a lot of them are convinced
As a
that
woman,
this
you want
that the
fathers
world
to know?
is yes,
Yeah,
I do.
pause.
As a woman, I want as a woman, I want fathers to know like I love my dad very much, and I was raised by a man until about 13 years old. So, you can go to court if you have the better household,
50-50.
better
It
lifestyle.
don't even matter,
No, it wasn't
50-50.
50-50. My
No, I'm
father had
saying
full
50-50.
custody of me. It
Yeah,
wasn't-
see, that's different.
He made
if
sure
the
I
mama
went
not
to.
on, if the mama not on a crumb and have nothing going for herself.
No, it's not. It's just my dad. My dad played professional football. He had more
Yep.
money,
Oh, yeah,
a better
so he won.
environment.
Yep. That's
It's
what I'm
just
saying.
it was better school system. It was better schedule.
And
It was
with the
better.
money.
It really
Money
wasn't
went-
necessarily
Yes,
because
it is. Your daddy
if,
was- you
if
said
he
your
wasn't,
daddy
if
was
he,
in the
but if we
NFL,
still
there's
lived in
nothing to
the,
argue
but if
about.
we
You
still
can't
lived in
tell
the
her
hood-
what it is.
But if we
G.
still lived
Yes,
in
I
that
can.
part,
That's her
She
story.
was there. It wasn't the
Your
money.
daddy in
She
the
was
NFL.
there.
How
No,
you
he
gonna
wasn't
make
in
it
the
hit
NFL
what you
anymore.
wanted to
He
be?
did play in the
She
NFL.
telling
He
you.
had played in two different leagues. He had
Right.
played in
And
like
this is-
overseas.
She
He
Right.
played in-
explaining
Like,
it.
so it was like he wasn't rich. Don't get me wrong. Like compared to now, I make just as much. I make just more than him back then. You know what I mean? So it's not like he was balling, but it was more so the security and the I'm committed to this and I'm there for my daughter every day and I can make sure that she gets the roof over
So
her
he
head
won
and go
for
to
that.
go to soccer practice and go to a nice school in the rich part of New Jersey. Like
Do you know there's believe it or not, I'm gonna go a road. So like all of us in here are fathers. I think every man in here except for and K1 don't got no kids and Devo don't got. I don't know about the other two cats. But what I'm gonna say is do you know statistically when they had the children out with fathers they do better? Yeah, statistically they don't end up in prison. They end up being like when the father takes care of the children, It's a difference. Now I'm gonna break it down genetically.
I'm like, I know for me it's a little off.
Yeah,
with
man,
that,
it's cool.
'cause, like,
It's
you know,
always one in the
but
bunch. That's cool.
100%.
But I can say this too. The reasons why is this, and I'll tell you the reason why. And then this shit gets get on the subatomic level. The man has the X and the Y chromosome. He's part man and he's part woman. A woman has the double X chromosome. A man knows what to do for woman and himself and man. So that's why we give better with instruction. A woman only knows what to do as a woman. A man has the X and the Y. We know what to do for man and for woman.
Pause.
That's why. No, that was a fake ass pause.
I don't know, I'll take
No,
it.
but that's why men. I don't give a man any
that is
excuses.
so important.
Like when my mom and dad, my mom and my dad was together. That shit was
Yes,
They looking for the wrong. They not looking for the wrong shit.
They don't know any better.
They don't
These
know.
bitches now, bitch, how the fuck you gonna love me and you ain't never had nobody love you?
Right.
That's for
I
real.
can call my daddy
Now
right
you gonna tell me
now.
what
Boy,
love is.
I'll
When
call that
nobody
man
tells me.
right
But
now.
on that,
Most of
I
them
argue with a
resent they
motherfucker.
father.
I have
Yeah.
my mama and my
I'll
daddy
call
in my
my
life.
dad on the
Rooga,
phone
grandma
right
and my
now.
But you guys
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
You're not
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
tell
Yeah.
me
Yeah.
what
Then
love
again,
is,
it just
and you
depends.
never felt love.
It depends
How'd
on
you
the
gonna tell me?
circumstances.
You got some
though.
women
What
that
if
go
their
through
dad
that too.
died? What if their
They be-
dad died?
Even if the dad died, you never felt love.
But they
The
did
nigga
at one
wasn't
point.
there.
Maybe it just went away, but they still felt that. You feel what I'm saying? Like you could still definitely have like, it might just not the dad. You have a grandpa. Like for instance, my daughter, she
I'm
don't
saying
got no
for
dad.
people that
She's
don't
10.
have that.
My daughter
Well, I'm
officially
saying
has
for
daddy
I'm
issues.
saying for females
I have a
that
daughter
try
with
to
daddy
dress
issues
the
and
lie,
she's 10
when
years
your
old.
daddy wasn't there. Nothing was there.
Right.
If you didn't see love in your household, gang,
Then you don't know it.
can't say what love is, gang.
You
How could
can,
you say
though.
how?
Cause I
Feel
grew up
love.
without
Love
a
is a
father.
feeling.
Hold on.
But look,
Man,
I
your
know,
father
I
love you though, bro. I know that. For
But
a
what I'm
fact.
saying,
You still have mama and them?
it's a
That's what I'm
different
saying.
All right,
situation on a
let me tell
personal
this
level.
story. Go ahead.
It's a different situation on a personal level.
But
What
that's
I'm
man.
saying
I'm
is,
talking about a woman. We
what
are
I'm-
different from a woman.
Let him finish.
You get what I'm saying?
No, y'all don't.
but same
we
thing
do.
with a
Y'all
woman.
don't.
Look,
Yes, we
same
do.
thing.
What the
Hold
Hold
on,
up.
let him
Same
cook
thing
fast,
with a
let him cook.
woman. Say a woman grow up, her mama be a deadbeat mama, she don't be in her life, don't show her what love is. That don't mean a person ain't gonna be able to show the next person love the right way. Because there's a lot of people out here who ain't had that person where they be like, I don't want my child to feel what I felt.
Facts.
Yeah.
And I gotta do it different.
Facts.
Sometimes that be the wake up call that people need.
Right.
So
You know what
with
I'm saying?
that, I would say this: like if you got that connection with God, God can teach you that love.
Yeah.
So you might not have received that love from anybody that's
Right.
on earth or anybody around you, but you received that love from God, and you know how to give it back to everybody else around you in your circle.
Exactly.
And I think that's the difference where you will see from men, like what you were saying. Sometimes you got a bunch of men like, yo, like I got love for the bros and everybody, and you looking out for them. And a lot of women be in circles and they don't love each other in that circle.
Yeah.
And they like, you got some women that like really will turn their back and get cold on the world. There's still men like that too, but it's more prominent in women's circles where it's
Well,
like,
women on the polarity chart, they say a woman's energy is the negative charge. Women they reduce. They take like a woman's always coveting. She's taking back, and not in a negative way. Like my kitchen, my house, my kids, everything. That's my husband. Women are very,
get off
very.
my couch.
Yeah, my couch.
Yeah.
Women, so everything away from
Women
a woman
do
is
that.
taken
Women
away
like
from.
that.
I'm like,
so they
yeah,
say
they're
that's the
very
reason why on the polarity, a man is a positive charge and a woman is a negative charge. You know what I mean? That's not
Women hold on to
bad
that.
way.
Women do
Conditioned.
not. Y'all
Do you
fuck
believe
with
in conditioning?
emotion.
Do you believe in conditioning?
Y'all
Yes or
fuck
no?
off
That's learned
emotion,
behaviors
gang.
Do
conditioning.
you
what
believe
you're
in
saying.
conditioning?
Learn behavior.
What, my hell?
Societal conditioning. Men are conditioned to believe a certain thing and women are conditioned to believe a certain thing. So growing up as girls, we're believed like, oh, it's supposed to feel these things and I'm supposed to like this person because they should
I
have
believe there is something
access
called.
to
I understand.
me.
Most of the shit we learn is
That's
environmental,
right.
and it's.
It's
But
also
there is something called
conscious.
biology, though.
But I mean, like,
Yo,
yes,
check this
it
out.
is-
Check this out.
Why?
So listen.
I mean, like,
Hey,
you
Ro,
feel
check
me?
this out.
Yeah, I'm
People
listening, I
are
got
still
you.
normal.
So how about this?
That's not
Why is it that a
normal.
woman can go and
That's
say,
not normal.
"Oh, you know, I was with my girls. I slept."
That's not
Here's
normal.
the
Supposed to
thing.
do the same
Oh, I
thing,
slept.
though.
I did this. I
That's
was with
not
another
normal,
girl,
though.
and then
That's
a
not
man will
normal.
still entertain a
Hold on, Jen,
relationship.
hold on.
Y'all hear him now.
Hold on,
A man
listen,
is still entertaining a relationship with a woman who sleeps with other women. If I go to somebody and say, "Yeah, man, you know, I fuck a man once," and then no homo pause. I'm just saying. You gotta hear it. Now you gotta hear the story. But I can't go. I can't say I'm homosexual. Not one time, or a woman's not gonna accept me.
That's a
But why is a
lie.
woman?
That's
Why
a
is a
lie.
woman?
That's
A
a
woman can
lie.
say,
Suck
"Oh,
no
I'm gay. I'm all this
You
shit."
can't
Woman
fuck
can
no
say she
nigga.
gay,
Came here for
and then
it.
that
That's
shit
a
end up
lie.
being. Why is it
That
like
is
that?
a
Men and
lie.
women
Hold
shit
on.
is different.
Hold on, let's
Hey,
hear
A
me
cut
out.
man
me off.
can't.
Let's
And
hear
I've
me
never
out.
been with a man.
No,
One
let me
mic,
But the
one
point
mic.
I'm making is.
I want to respond to you.
Hold on, Jim. Let him
So-
finish.
Let me finish though. A man. This is what I'm saying. A man can't come on here and say, "Oh yeah, I have sex with a man, but I'm not gay. But a woman can be with another woman and say, "Oh, I'm not gay."
Why
Why-
gay?
Black community,
It's a double standard.
The black community has this like homophobic thing
I'm
going
gonna
on
stop.
with them.
That's not true.
It is.
Fuck
I
that.
was
The
raised around
Bible
white
Most
says
gay men are black.
No, so why do you think it's a homophobic
most
thing?
black
man is black.
What are you getting it? Are you getting the homophobia? Why you think you get it right? Most
I'm saying,
so
like,
then why do you think black women are so homophobic? They are. Their go-to every time they insult, anytime they get into an argument, you faggot at like.
Ooh, go ahead. You already said it.
I'm gay. I don't care. I can say the F word. I'm gay. Sorry. I'm gay as fuck. In our community, homophobia runs rampant. Black women are very homophobic. And I know that because
love
I've grown
gay
up
girls.
around both of the communities. I was one of the only black girls in my whole elementary school for a while. Like, so I understand the comfortableness. A lot of men, I know y'all don't want me to say this, are
Oh,
little
a
bi
Motherfucking
curious.
lie. Shit, that's a lie.
So
I know y'all are gonna be a little uncomfortable with me saying
I ain't
that.
about
As a
shit.
porn star,
I
I
know what I
see
buy.
men on a different
I buy all
level.
type of shit
My
off the shelf.
comfortability
Were they
level
on
with
drugs?
men-
Were they on
Oh, no,
drugs?
it's not.
Were they on
That's what
drugs?
y'all want to think. No, that's what y'all
You
want to
do
think.
enough
They're different kind of
MDMA,
men.
they
No,
say you
it's
start
the regular men.
acting like
It's
you
this
wanna
one
cut
and that
someone.
one.
I
And
don't
the
put it-
secret-
Yeah,
don't
No,
point
that's
anybody.
not-
Don't point
no,
anybody.
that's not-
Pointing no fingers in here.
When you view men, when you get to experience men on the level that I get to experience men,
got a
can I
whole
tell you?
pussy, but I
It's
wanna
you want to know
fuck
why?
talking about.
It's the tabooness of it all. So now
Ain't
you
no
find,
taboo
bro.
about shit.
I live
That's
this
your
life.
shit.
Hold
That's
on.
It's
you.
not.
Hold on,
We
Jim.
got to listen to
I've
somebody who
experienced more men than you, right?
Of
Jim.
course.
Okay, so then hear me out because I
Them
experience
niggas
men on
gay.
a different level than you.
Hold on,
That's
Jim.
true.
So
They're
if you're
never
saying that
comfortable.
They're
black
horny.
people are the most homophobic, that's wild.
No,
Because
we're not.
white-
No, not the most homophobic.
You know why? 'Cause
White
niggas
people are
fucking
very
niggas 'cause they
homophobic.
can't get
Everyone
no-
is all
They- you know
homophobic
why they
equally.
ain't
I won't
fucking
even
bitches
say we're the
'cause they
most.
can't fuck 'em.
I just think in the
That's
black
what- that's
and
what's
white
going on.
communities,
They
they're a
can't
little
get no
more.
pussy, that's what they can't
Y'all
fuck.
know
A
we
little
can't hear
more
what two people
accepted.
talking, man.
Yeah, thanks, man.
The
Like,
point
for
I'm
real.
making is,
Y'all
I
gotta
think-
respect everybody who talk at once.
Come on, Uncle Elroy, man.
You know, it's a podcast.
He
man.
Yeah,
being
he's
for
right,
real,
he's
though.
right.
He being for real, though.
He
He being
right.
for real.
Conditioning. So when you think that these women
ain't
don't
gotta be
accept
on
these
it. I
things,
can
you
walk off.
think that
How about
it's
that?
such a problem because of course out in the open they're gonna tell you guys like we don't want that gay
always
shit.
extra.
Then they find girls like me who are comfortable with that. And now you're
ass
telling me
drunk.
like, oh, I might have watched
See?
this kind of video.
always got to be-
And oh, have you ever
They gonna say it in the
done
comments.
this? And have you ever pegged me or have you, you know what I'm saying? It becomes a whole different openness to it. It's really just the fear of shame, which is why people don't comfortably do what I do for a living. You know what I mean? Because of the fear of shame. But my job makes the most money because of shame. Everyone can privately contact and do these things in private. Why do you think porn is so
I just
big?
don't think this is the demographic to talk
Then why
about
is
fighting for
trans-
gay rights right
no,
now.
you're right. Is it okay for women to be gay and it's not for men? I said it technically is, but to the public eye, people are always going to shame something that they feel is not societally accepted. I know what that's like because as much as the world acts like they don't fuck with porn stars and this and that, why are we we are streamed more than Netflix? And why is it trans porn that's more than black girls? Oh.
That's wild. I can't answer that question.
We can't answer that question, right?
Everybody got the
Damn,
answer.
I don't know
Everybody
the
got
answer to it either. You get what I'm saying? But the science says somebody likes that shit a lot.
Or numbers is
the math-
fake.
No, and the math says the most people that buy porn are men.
So,
And
okay.
it's like a 75 to 20.
But you don't think
I
that
know why I think why that is. Because now we got a society where niggas is being emasculated and all kind of shit. So this is the day and age of revenge of the nerd and the sucking nigga. So motherfuckers got to buy
what?
porn because they afraid to stand up.
No, all day. I'm
afraid
just
to stand up.
coming with the pauses.
They're
bro.
afraid
But
of-
every
they're-
time this.
No, hold
afraid-
on, hold on. Let me cook.
Go ahead.
They're afraid to stand up and be they got this whole anti masculinity shit. So men got to be morphed into this mode of not being a man anymore. So some of them dudes they're afraid to tell a woman they'd rather go home and jerk sauce they shit in the closet.
But why are you
and be
jerking
watching
off to
TV
trans
than order to just
girls?
go tell a woman to bust down. Shit, I mean that's what I think. I mean, I just think a lot of dudes is just not afraid to be men anymore.
This nigga Yella.
Most men is afraid to be men nowadays.
No one's calling you gay. Like, what the fuck?
I'm not with this conversation. That's
Oh
what
my
I'm
God,
saying.
Yella.
So that's why I'm saying. So right now, if you got artists that have conservative ships, even if they got numbers that are selling for their shit right now, how do you explain the fact that you still got people that are boosting shit just to control them?
Because the numbers have been.
It's been going on. Go ahead and do the research. Go ahead and Google for the past 10 years top stream
Okay, so
porn.
for artists, how do you stop everybody from getting fake numbers?
I mean, like, that artist, I'm gonna be real. In porn world, nobody's that pressed. That's why nobody has anybody sitting around with computers. I know these girls in real life. Nobody's doing that. Nobody's that pressed because the numbers are coming. Nobody has to do that. They're coming. They don't have to do that. I'm telling you, like, I don't know one person. I've met a lot of people, PR people, ad people, Facebook. That I've never met one person that's like, yeah, we can run your Pornhub numbers up. Not one. Not one. They don't exist. Those are real numbers of real people that are really addicted. And I'm not promoting that, like, addiction to porn. It's real. But it's real. And it's streamed more than at one point Amazon and Netflix, and it's shamed, and everyone's so like shame. It's shame.
Did it accelerate with with COVID, where the numbers really came out? You think?
I don't think so.
I think COVID, a lot of shit really came out.
Social distancing.
I think it just made it easy to talk about. There was nothing else to talk about. So now every single girl is on OnlyFans, quote unquote. They say that, they keep pushing that agenda. Bro, majority of the people are not on OnlyFans anymore. They may have posted 1 or 2 times. That shit didn't work 2 years ago. They made $200 in a month and they wrapped it the fuck up. The girls that are still doing OnlyFans and making money are probably top 1%, 2% like myself. Like, it's not this mass influx of because first of all, you bitches look like shit. And everybody don't want to see they shit. I don't give a damn you put your pussy on the internet. Congrats. That shit looks terrible. Delete it, actually. You should have saved it. So, no, for real. Because at the end of the day, being a porn star is like being a top athlete. It's only for the elite people that have elite buttholes or whatever you want to call it. You know, elite skills, like elite eaters. Like,
elite
come on now.
Is wild.
Y'all watching the weak hoes? No. Y'all not watching the weak hoes. Y'all not, and I know y'all not. Otherwise, the weak hoes would be doing numbers.
I done fucked up a lot of money, but I've never spent 1 cent on OnlyFans.
That's good.
And I don't watch
That's
porn.
good.
That's good.
I'm proud of
I'm
that.
a different
You
breed.
say you what?
There's so much
I
real
don't
pussy
watch
in the world.
porn, and I've never been on OnlyFans.
Hey, you know why? Because that's Harab. We don't watch that.
I pay for
Hey,
it.
that's my man.
Brother, you are haram.
Let me tell y'all something.
Being Muslim.
If I see a baddie on Twitter
That's before
and
it.
she look good and she play, I'm buying her OnlyFans.
But hold up, you got OnlyFans.
Yeah, of course.
Look, this what I don't understand about the girls.
Okay.
They do all that free shit on Twitter. Everything they post on Twitter be on their
Baby,
OnlyFans,
nothing
right?
is free. It's called a funnel. You know what I mean?
So it's
as
like a
far-
little snippet?
Yes, of course. That
little
30 seconds.
snippet, a nigga beat that shit to that snippet.
That's what you think.
Crazy.
That's what you think. No, you're
That's
right.
enough.
Listen.
Gonna be on repeat.
I'm not going to
I
debate
already
y'all.
got the shit.
I'm not going to debate you. That's
gonna
real
get
because
off
I've
quick.
definitely seen a girl that I'm
That
like,
was
all right,
cold.
that little 30 seconds repeat got me
I mean,
off.
like 9 times out
But
of 10, a nigga just want to see your pussy.
It's not enough.
You showing the pussy right there. It's
You
like,
guys are
I
not
see
the
it.
average guys.
That's wild.
The men that every single man in this room is in the top. I want to say 20%. Like, let's look at looks wise and success wise and okay swag wise. None of y'all are in the lower
tier.
percentile. You don't know what it's like to not
you're
be
saying
able to
the
get
losers.
bitches. You get bitches, Ruga. You know what it's like to get bitches.
I don't get bitches.
Okay, my bad.
I don't. I don't get bitches.
That's a man of God.
Yo,
My apologies.
that was
He
hilarious.
don't get no
yo.
bitches, but let's say he did get
Of
Don't
course he
say
doesn't
that.
get any bitches.
Oh,
Don't say
I'm
that
wrong.
Right.
The point I'm trying to
No,
make
you
I
made
get
the
your
right
point,
you've
though.
never been down here where you don't have, which is 80%.
I've been down there.
No, babes.
What you talking about? Broke, dirty,
Babe,
with
that-
nothing?
and you-
Like,
and bitches are
I've
still
been
fucking
there.
you, huh?
No, fuck you talking about.
I
I've
want
been
you to stop
there.
lying.
Yes.
You wanna
no,
know
bitch,
that's
I ain't
facts.
fucking with no
That's
broke
facts.
ass
No, but you
nigga.
still were getting pussy. Like, you're not a nigga that.
Don't
I
get me
could
wrong.
See it on
I was
you.
getting it, but
I was getting it. That's what she said.
you gotta know how to
I'm
talk.
a nigga getter.
You gotta be when you dirty and broke.
Bitches
You
gonna
gotta
fuck
be
with a broke
funny.
nigga if you talking
Yeah.
right. I know that's a
What
sad
do you
fact.
mean? My baby
It's a
daddy had
sad
no
fact.
money. I didn't care. He had no money. I didn't care about no money. You know what I'm saying? It's about the aura. Like,
How you
and
carry
I've
yourself.
met you and I've hung out with you and I know you have aura and I can smell that on a man. So the point I'm making is like there's men that don't really have that, bro. They're weird. They're awkward. They don't know how to talk. There's guys that I've had to stop letting give me money because I wanted them to go out into the world.
You know that's
Bro,
really like a
go.
sickness.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
have
They
guys
call
that are
tricks, right? That's what
virgins.
y'all call them tricks.
Well,
That's
even
what y'all
clients
call 'em.
A
online.
motherfucker who paying.
I'm like, go
For
get
anything.
a girl. He
You
was a
can't
virgin.
respect.
That's
you
a
can't
sickness.
Babe, go outside and find a girl. And
That's
I
a
made him
sickness,
stop.
bro.
And because they don't feel confident. And like, I'm a person that they feel like they can tell these things to. So they're not going to tell their homeboys that they don't feel like that. They told me. They're like, I'm like, why you don't go get bitches? They're like, well, because I don't know how and I don't know what to say. There's a men that genuinely don't do that, bro. And unfortunately, like 40-year-old version was not a joke. That's a real fucking movie.
Hey, that movie's so fucking
It's
funny.
a real movie.
That movie is
we're about to do our
hilarious.
closing thoughts. We're gonna start with Rooga, man.
Yeah.
What's your closing thoughts, man?
On what? As far as what?
Everything that we just discussed right now. We was all over the place, but a solid closing thought just for the listeners, just to understand like what advice you would give anybody watching today.
As far as my closing thoughts, we touched on a real good topic as far as the fathers. You know what I'm saying? I'm a father myself, so to all the fathers, you know what I'm saying? Be in y'all kids' life, man. Stop running out on these kids, man. And the mothers, stop using these kids as tools, as weapons to these fathers. You know what I'm saying? Just because y'all beefing, the child has nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And that's just my thoughts on everything. That specific topic stood out to me. You know?
Amen.
Real.
Amen.
That was real. That was real, bro.
Bizzy B, what you got, man?
Yeah, me.
You got words of wisdom.
Me, my shit just basically boils down to, man, we have a gender war going on. There's African Americans in this country. I think I'm just gonna start with our own. I think just in general, there's a gender war going on between man and woman. Period. And man, we need woman just like woman needs man. We can't even afford to have that talk. Like we don't need a woman. Like a woman don't need a man. That's bullshit. On the second notice after that, man, my last thing I want to say is we need to reskill. If people ain't watching what the fuck is going on, the shit you did in 2020, that shit's not gonna work in 2030. It's time not to fucking reskill. You better get behind a robot. You better get a different set of skills. You better get into this cyberspace. You better get into some kind of crypto space or get behind a geek or a nerd that know what the fuck they're doing. Otherwise, you're gonna be boxed out of society. That's my thoughts for the day.
Jeez, man, Yella gave his closing thoughts.
Bessie. He's so messy.
Okay,
so
this
Jim,
closing
what's your
walk.
closing thoughts?
My closing thoughts are okay, be nice. So I think that again we touched on a lot of topics. Aliens are real. Eat what you want, but you might be fat, and that's your own problem. Damn, tragic. Dads are important.
Yeah.
Dads are one of the dads are the most important fucking thing.
Dope.
They are so important. You need a dad. Dads. For sure.
That's so dope to hear a woman say that though. Like
I love
honestly.
my dad.
Come on, let's
I love
clap
my
it up for
dad.
that.
I love my dad.
Everybody, let's clap it up. Come on,
I
man.
love dads,
I love my
okay?
dad
I love
too.
dads that show up. I love dads that figure it out. I love dads that fight and keep fighting and know how important it is for a kid to have you in their life because it shapes everything. Like, for real. Being someone that they can call on is detrimental to their psyche. 100%. And I'll leave it at that.
Joy, what's your closing thoughts?
This shit was hilarious. Oh my God. But closing thoughts for just anything, just for everybody out there, just be good to people that's good to you.
And you know what I would like to close on, just letting everybody understand, you know, we joke around a lot, but there's a lot of differences in this world constantly that everybody's got different viewpoints.
Just saw 'em.
You gotta you gotta listen and hear everybody out, man. That's the most important thing that you can do because there's no way that you can understand somebody that you don't want to listen to. And
Facts.
it was it's dope to be able to see, even in the moments that we got colluded here and everybody's talking, we were still able to hear different pinpoints of different viewpoints of how everybody perceives the world. Perception is everything. If you can listen to someone else that you'd be willing to argue with, I think you guys could both learn something in that moment. And
that's
it's
dope
just the
perspective.
only way that we can keep progressing in this world. You know, and especially if you are both two individuals that are God-fearing individuals that understand the importance of God in your life, and you know the fear not the fear, but the love that God provides, so that way you can spread it on to others. It's very key. So that way, when you interact with each other, you can actually hear to get to a resolution for everyone. Because it's not just going to be between you two individuals. It goes to that person's household and it spreads out. So the importance of fathers, the importance of mothers, it's an equal responsibility that two people have to share, even if they're not in the same home. And it's going to make sure that it spreads out to everybody else, because the hate you give,
hate you receive.
Come on. So thank you guys so much. We're going to close out with a very special performance from D Diiamonds. Thank you guys again for tuning in to Off the Radar.
Peace out.
I might get this cake and throw it in your face. I might pull up Porsche believing in a rave. They don't want no smoke, we rolling anyway. To get drip like this, you need to pay. Big rack, something you ain't coming up with. Big rack, something she gon' fall in love with. Big racks on me, nigga. Big racks. Ay. Big racks on me, nigga. Big racks. Heard that I just walked in, so she done with you. I only got room for one, but her she bring it two. And even though they don't fit, I'ma need them to. Got knots in my jeans, swerving in the coupe. I'ma pick up the speed and can't slow down. The Karens hate my weed cause it's so loud. Rolling up one, we got the whole ounce. Rolling in, bitch, we bout to roll out. Hey, that's ludicrous. Heard the bag was on the way, but we ain't new to this. See the chains blingin' bright through the 5%. I'ma fuck her right, give a pipe like the plumber here. Heard the plug in here. They don't want me pushing back, but then again, there's money there. You playing in the middle, run a man. Let me see how long it take your team to touch 100 bands. I might get this cake and throw it in your face. I might pull up Porsche believing in the rave. They don't want no smoke, we rolling anyway. To get drip like this, you need to pay. Big rack, something you ain't coming up with. Big rack, something she gon' fall in love with. Big racks on me, nigga, big racks. Big racks on me, nigga, big racks. D Diamonds everywhere, man. 2 D's, 2 I's. We don't know how to spell diamonds, man. I don't know what you watching the podcast for, huh? Shout out Ro, my bro. 4L, man.